You want to move to Germany on a work visa, but you're tired of sending resumes and applying for job positions. You're not getting any results. What about getting to Germany and looking for a job? A job seeker visa lets you enter Germany and look for a job and meet employers. Watch this video till the end to learn all about it. Hey everyone, I'm Behnan from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Now, let's begin. Back to our topic, Germany Job Seeker Visa. It's permission to enter Germany for people who want to find work. If you get this visa, you can stay for several months in Germany and look for a job. The time you can stay is about 6 months. After finding a job, you can convert your visa to a work visa and stay for the long term. Before explaining the Job Seeker Visa, let me tell you this. Some countries do not need a Job Seeker Visa to find a job in Germany. The EU and EEA countries, Australia, Canada, Israel, Japan, South Korea, New Zealand, and the US. If you're a national of one of these countries, you won't need a job seeker visa. You can enter Germany and look for a job directly. Then you can convert your visa to a work visa. If your nationality is not on this list, you're gonna need a job seeker visa to find a job in Germany. But not everyone is qualified to receive this visa. You must be eligible. Are you wondering what are the eligibility principles? Here they are. Number 1. You're a third country national who needs a visa to enter country. 2. You have at least 5 years of work experience in your profession. 3. You have enough financial resources to cover your stay in Germany. 4. You have proof of completed academic or vocational training, BA or master's degree. 5. Your qualifications are recognized in Germany or are equivalent to a diploma reviewed in the country, or you do not need recognition. 6. You have health insurance for your entire stay in Germany. 7. You have proof of language proficiency. It is required if the job you are looking for needs language proficiency. A B1 German certificate is generally enough to get the job you want. Now that you know you're eligible, how should you apply for a job seeker visa? Stay a bit longer to find out. For the first step, you must gather the supporting documents list. These are the documents that you submit to German officials to prove your eligibility and the true purpose of your visit. Number 1 is your passport. It must have been issued in the latest 10 years at the time of application. Also, it must be valid for at least 1 year from when you leave Germany. Number 2, application form. Complete the Germany visa application form. Be careful with what you write in the form, as they must be compatible with your documents. The names, spelling, numbers, and whatever you write must be according to your documents. After you complete the form, you have to print it twice. Yes, you need to print it twice as you need 2 copies of it. Are you wondering where to get the application form? You can download it from the Germany portal for a skilled workers website. The link is in the description. Number 3 is the cover letter. It's a letter you write to the German officials and explain the nature of your visit to Germany, how you're going to find a job, the plans you have in case you cannot find a job, and everything else. You can Google for a sample of a cover letter, but try not to copy anything. Write a unique letter for yourself. Try to include the elements of your experience and job in it to make it as personal as you can. Number 4 is your educational certificate. Provide any certificate or diploma you have from non-German or German education centers. German officials want to ensure you can do the job, so you should submit whatever qualifications and certificate you have to back up your claim. Number 5, proof of work experience. These are some of the documents you can submit to prove your work experience. Reference from employers. It must be on company letterhead and stating your occupation and showing the dates of employment, employer's contract details, address, and everything else. Letters of appointment, certificates of service, pay slips, tax record, job assessments, health insurance certificate, and other documents. Number 6 is your CV or resume. You can write your resume in English, but a CV in German would be better. Some embassies accept English resumes as well. Your resume must reflect your skills and abilities and indicate that you can do the job you want to apply for in Germany. 7. Proof of having enough funds. This is one of the essential parts of your documents that officials are strict about it. There are 2 ways you can prove your financial ability to German embassy. One is a declaration of commitment. If you have a friend or relative in Germany, he or she can cover your expenses. Your sponsor undertakes to cover your expenses officially. The sponsor applies for a letter of commitment and sends it to you. There is an application process and documents to be submitted to the officials in Germany. When the authorities issue the letter, your sponsor sends it to you and you can submit it along with the rest of the documents to the embassy. The Visa Library has prepared a complete video about it. You can watch it on our channel. The second way is the blocked bank account. You have to open a blocked bank account in Germany and transfer the required fund for your stay into it. As the name indicates, it's a blocked bank account and you cannot access the money. You just access the money you need to cover your expenses every month. When you arrive in Germany, the blocked bank account transfers the money you need to a new bank account that you open so that you can spend it. You need 947 euros for every month of your stay. You have to transfer the total amount for the whole duration of your stay to the blocked bank account. Again, you can watch the complete video we have prepared for a blocked bank account on our channel. Number 8 is health insurance. You need private health insurance for your travel to Germany. You can buy it from a company that sells insurance and it must be valid in Germany and the entire EU countries. These are some of the private health insurances you can arrange with them. DR Walter, AXA, DKV, Hans Merker, Allianz, Mavista, and other ones. Do research about them and find out which is appropriate for you. Arrange the insurance for your travel and submit the proof or receipt in your application. Number 9 is photo. You need 1 or 2 photos of yourself. You must take them in the latest 3 months at the time of application. Your face must cover 70% of the photo and nothing should cover your face. Number 10 is translation. Do not forget to provide a German or English translation of your documents that are not in these 2 languages. A verified translator must translate them and stamp them. Number 11 is the recognition. There are some degrees or certificates that you must get recognized so you can work in Germany. It is the procedure that German officials evaluate your degree to know if they are equivalent to a German one and if you're eligible to work in Germany or not. Recognition is a must for some professions like dentists, nurses, and doctors, but some professions do not need it, like software engineers, IT specialists, and managers. You can check it with the ANABIN database to know if your degree is accepted, or you have to submit a declaration of compatibility to the Center Office for Foreign Education. The link is in the description. You can also get familiar with the recognition process for the occupation. We have a video about it on our channel. For instance, if you watch our video about immigration to Germany as a nurse, you'll find out about the recognition process. Alright then, this was a general list of supporting documents, but the German embassy or consulate might ask for further supporting documents. It's up to your case, nationality, and the embassy's decision. After you're done gathering the documents, you have to find a center responsible for visa processing in your home country. It's a German embassy, consulate, or visa center in your home country. If Germany doesn't have an official representative in your home country of residence, you may have to submit your application to a neighboring country. You must make the appointment first, as you cannot visit the embassy or consulate without prior approval. Keep in mind that it might take several weeks before you can get an appointment for your visa submission. It depends on the embassy or consulate workload. Find a center and schedule a meeting with them. You can schedule a meeting on their website or you can contact them and find out. Remember that there is a fee for job seeker visa processing. You have to pay it before or after submitting the documents to the embassy. Ask the embassy how much the visa costs you and how you should pay it. You either have to transfer the fee to their bank account and submit the receipt or pay by a credit or debit card during the meeting. The visa fee is about 75 euros, but you might have to pay more. It's up to your nationality and the embassy services. Get to the embassy on the booked date and bring all the gathered documents. Submit them to the officials and follow the instructions. You might have to submit your biometrics as well, your digital photo and your fingerprints, if you have never visited the EU or Germany. You may also be asked to pass an interview about your application. The embassy staff will most likely ask you why you have applied for a job seeker visa, what plan you have for working in Germany, and how long are you planning to stay. The questions are about your stay and your plans. You'd better prepare yourself and have some answers. After you're done with the meeting, it takes time until the embassy works on your application and decides on it. If they reject your application, they will send you a letter and explain why. I'm sorry. You can work on the reasons, remove them, and apply again. But you should know that German officials are strict with visa rules. If they doubt you're not honest in your application, application, they definitely reject your visa request. So you'd better work on your application and prepare the supporting documents to the instructions. If the answer to your visa request is yes, the embassy informs you to pick up your visa. You either have to post your passport to the embassy or deliver it in person to get the visa label. When you have the visa label on your passport, you can move to Germany. After you land in Germany, you must register your temporary address in Germany at your local registration office. You have to do this in the first 2 weeks of your arrival. You also have to get your residence permit from the local foreigners authority. Then you have to arrange health insurance for your stay. The insurance companies I introduced earlier can help you to get insurance for your stay in Germany as well. You're done at this stage and can begin looking for a job. Now let's answer some of the questions that you might have. The first question is, how long does it take to receive a job seeker visa? It usually takes 4 to 6 weeks to process your application, but it can take longer depending on the embassy workload and whether your application is complete or not. How long is your visa valid? Your German job seeker visa is a national D visa, valid for 6 months. If you want to bring your family to Germany, you're not allowed to bring them under a job seeker visa. But if you find a job and receive a work permit, you can bring your spouse and children under a family visa. But you must have enough money to cover them and prove your relationship through documents. The question every job seeker visa has is whether you can extend your visa or not. You cannot extend the job seeker visa. Once the visa expires, you must return to your home country. You can reapply for the same visa after you have spent the same amount of time outside of Germany as when you were in Germany seeking employment. But you can convert your job seeker visa to a work permit. But how? After you find employment and sign an employment contract with the employer, you apply to your region's competent foreigners authority. Your employer helps you and they have instructions to complete the process. You're not allowed to work in Germany under a job seeker visa, but in specific cases, you may be permitted to work 10 hours a week on a trial basis for a position you applied for. You will need to discuss this with your future employer and the immigration office in your region. Alright then, this was all you must know about Germany job seeker visa. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. The Visa Library team will answer them. Before you leave, like this video, hit the bell and download the free PDF file that my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow the Visa Library on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Until the next video, thank you all for watching.